Actually, relaxation is not meditation. When you do meditation in the beginning, first benefit is relaxation. That's the first benefit. But deeper meditation is not relaxation exercises. Now think about, you can do so many activities to relax your body and mind. What are the things you can do to relax yourself? Don't say meditation. Exercise. I just did it. And what else? Read. Going for a massage. What else? Okay, time in the nature. So when you do those activities, how do you feel? Physically, emotionally, you feel so relaxed. When you come to the temple and meditate, your benefit, experience, you feel so relaxed. Now, after your experience having this relaxed mind, then you go to the world. Then you go home. There's a big mess in the home. How do you feel that moment? Are you relaxed? No, you lose that relaxation experience. That is the nature of relaxation. That's why I said relaxation is not meditation, but it is connected to meditation. There's something else to do that. So many people love to have those relaxed experience. When you experience something good with relaxation, people are attaching to that feeling. Then they don't want to let it go. But what is the nature of it? Anytime you lose it. After you go and interact with other things. Then how you feel? You feel disappointed. Oh my God, meditation doesn't work for me. Why? Misunderstand whole concept about meditation. Therefore, please understand, meditation is not relaxation, but relaxation is a part of meditation. And also, you know the word hypnotism. When you do hypnotize people, we use the word, language, music, command, and all those things, like a guided meditation. Then the teacher or guru or whoever put you to calm, relaxed state of mind. When you are doing hypnotism, what we are doing, halfway you are sleeping. Same thing happens when you are relax your body and mind. That's why when, in the beginning of the guided meditation, when we are, the guiding people to relax their body and mind, after they wake up, after they stop meditation, they say, oh Bhante, I was falling asleep. Why? You were so relaxed. So this is what I do. First, I will guide people to relaxation exercises. That's what I'm going to do too. Then I open my eyes, I look around, then I can see everybody is sleeping now. Then I see that everybody is sleeping. Then what I do, I wake up and kick them all. I kick them all. So right after I go and kick you all, what will happen? Everybody wake up. The moment you wake up, meditation begins. Does this make sense? So you have to be awake. So the word Buddha used for the meditative mind, he used awakened mind. Mind is fully awake to what? Present moment. What is happening with our senses? You are fully awake to this moment. So now you can see what is true meditation, developing your mind, cultivation of your mind, mental culture, or awakened mind. If you can keep your mind awake, that is true meditation. This makes sense now? Now the next problem I can see, techniques. So other day, today or other day, somebody sent me a message and said, oh Bhante, I'm doing meditation every day. Then I asked, tell me about it. Actually, my online class. Tell me about it. Then that lady said, what I am doing, I'm listening to my music. I'm doing gardening. That's my meditation time. Those are good activities to do. But that's not the deeper meditation. Now, in this country, there are so many teachers and techniques. When I come to this country, I don't know about that. So one day, one of my students who practiced with me here in this place, he moved to another state. In the beginning, he said, Bhante, I'm practicing meditation 15 years. I said, good for you. Then right away he was looking at me and said, not good, I'm so confused. I asked, why? Then right away he said, why I'm so confused? Because of meditation, there are so many teachers and so many techniques. But I don't have that conditioned mind that time, because I'm new to this country. Then I was kind of listening to him, I didn't say nothing. I was quiet. Then I left, maybe a month or two later, I'm coming home after one of my meditation classes outside of the temple. Driving home, one of my brother monks, they called me and asked me, could you please go and buy some tea? I know tea really well. Why? I'm coming from Sri Lanka. Ceylon tea coming from Sri Lanka is a tea island. I know tea really well. I said, sure, I can go and buy some tea. That's the first time in my life here in this country I'm going to buy some tea. I went to Jewel in 14 in Kerry, right, in Route 14. So I don't know where they are. I asked some help. Then that man said, okay, go to that aisle. You can see left side. You can buy whatever tea you want. Then I go and looking at that aisle. I was shocked. Why? Thousands, hundreds kind of tea, whole aisle. Even we are growing tea in Sri Lanka, I never seen that many tea. Then I was so confused. Then I called my brother monk and asked, what kind of tea do you want? Then he said, what are you talking about? Just tea? Now I realize I am confused middle of the tea aisle. He also confused at home because of my stupid question. And also, then I was thinking my friend David, who asked that question about meditation, there are so many teachers and the techniques, we all are confused anyway, doesn't matter. Same confusion. It's so funny what I did. So then I said to my brother monk, okay, I will figure it out. Then I hang up the phone, I grab one tea. Now I'm so used to your culture, I start to read the labels. I found very interesting tea. One, I found good for sleep, good for wake up, yogi's tea, calming the mind, inner peace, tension tamer, tranquility, Buddha tea. So many kind of tea. I'm so confused. All sounds good. It is so funny. One of the yoga studios I was teaching, people walking into the class, I was, trying to get some tea. I opened the cabinet. The tea I saw, I was shocked. It's called pregnancy tea. Then I said to the owner, his name is Adam, I said, I love to make the jokes. I said, Adam, this is not for me. So then while I was, having my tea, that day I was thinking, something wrong in this world. Something wrong. When we have weak emotions, business people, they know how to use our weak emotions to sell things. Don't misunderstand. If we are a business owner, don't feel bad at all. Nothing wrong with that. That is the way it is. That is the nature of the business. We have to understand the nature of the customer, then we have to sell things. But as a buyer, you can do two things. One is emotionally buy things. One is mindfully do things. Selling things is okay. How you are going to interact with that. So meditative person always doesn't do things emotionally. He or she always doing things mindfully with awareness. I have another beautiful experience. Group of women, every year, because of the COVID, I didn't do it 2 years. Every year people travel with me to Sri Lanka, like 10, 12 people. Bunch of women with me, 1 year, we were travel to Sri Lanka. They are so excited. Always they want to go to tea places, spas, and Ayurvedic massage, and all the herbs. That's the nature of our countries. So then they want to go, I took them to the one place. Then I said, okay, everybody get out from the car, let's go and see things. Then they are not interested. But after they go inside, they don't want to come out. Now they said 15 minutes. Now almost 45 minutes. Now I was waiting and waiting and waiting. Then I went inside to check what's going on. Then I can see everybody running around and crazy and buying things. I want to tell them, don't buy everything. Just manage your feelings about it. But I cannot tell them why. All the business people, they are around. They don't like to hear that. Then anyway, I was so quiet and patient. I came out. Everybody get into the van. Then one lady was so excited. Then she keep throwing to the people, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got. She was so excited. Then I asked her, how much did you spend for these things? Then she said, not much, just 800. I don't know, maybe it's not much for her, but I'm not judging her. And so I know her life. I know her character. She's from Vegas. I'm really sure she never used them. It's happened. Then I went to her house. I stay overnight there. After a few years later, she's bringing all those things back to me. Bhante, remember we bought this thing from Sri Lanka? But I didn't use it. How about you take it? Now I'm asking, where's the mindfulness? So what I do, if I don't want it, I don't take it. If I have money, I will do this with the purpose. I will go to the street person. I will buy a lunch for somebody. I help children. I can use those money for mindful activities. Now you can see, so when we have so many techniques, people are so confused. Now, when we have so many teachers, then also we are confused. One day, here in this room, right after Saturday morning meditation, one lady said to me, every day we are doing loving kindness meditation and breathing meditation here in this place. It is so boring. No, I'm so happy. She is very honest. I'm bored. Is there anything else? I said, even another 100 years you are coming to this place, I am going to teach same thing. Then right away she said, I found another teacher. I am going to meet that teacher and spending time learning from something new. I said, okay, good for you. No hard feelings. Then she left. Maybe 2 or 3 months later, I continue my life here. I can see she's sitting in front of me again. She left anyway. And she said, Bhante, I'm sorry, I'm back. I said, welcome back. I don't like that teacher. He also boring. I said, teachers are not boring. Problem. Not the teacher. Your expectation is the problem with the meditation. What you want to have as a meditation, that's the problem. If you can fix that, still now she's coming here many, many years and practicing with us. So now when we have teachers and the techniques, people running crazy place to place, teacher to teacher to practice meditation. But after many years later, they are the same place. Most of the techniques, music, nature, those are beautiful things, okay? Those are not real meditation techniques. They are relaxation exercises. Now you come here, we always do singing bowl meditation. Singing bowl. We use the word meditation. When you come to singing bowl, so relaxing, so calm, so peaceful that moment. You are having a really nice nap. Can you keep it forever? No. If you can keep that level of calmness and awareness, that is meditation then. You do yoga. If you do yoga, end of the yoga, the last exercise we do in the yoga, Shavasana. Do the 45 minutes yoga, then we are laying on the, yoga mat and relaxing and sleeping. Then people say, oh, so good. Then right after 7:30, you done yoga, then go home and get dressed, go to work. You are driving 90 east, 8 in the morning. How about now? Winter day, lots of snows, lots of traffic. How do you feel? You are mindful? No. That relaxation is gone. Therefore, be careful when you practice meditation. Don't attach the teacher. Don't attach the teacher. If you want to attach something, attach the teachings. Don't attach the techniques. It is like a raft. What is the purpose of the raft? To cross the river. After you cross it, be grateful. Just leave it. It's making sense now? So now you can see, relaxation is not meditation. Techniques and teachers are sometimes the issue. Then people are attaching to the place and teacher and the technique, all those things. So why people come to meditation? To learn how to let go. After being here at the Blue Lotus Temple, if you are so attached, more attachments, what is the purpose of this meditation? So, there are good 2 techniques I can suggest. To go to in the beginning, you can do all those techniques every day you do. But when you go to the deeper meditation practice, these are the 2 techniques I am suggesting. The first one, always we do here at the temple, practicing loving kindness. Practicing loving kindness. One of my students called me this morning and said, Bhante, you are perfectly right. I realize you are perfectly right. Without loving kindness practice, there is no meditation. There is no meditation, no spiritual journey. The loving kindness is loving to yourself. I call, after you are figuring out how I am going to love myself, you are completed your first step for the meditation. I call it, if you want to build a house, first you have to put really strong, solid foundation. Talking and practicing a meditation. I give lots of information and stories and experiences. One woman, always she is going to India. Spiritual stuff. Yoga teacher, famous. I know her long years. Then she said, Bhante, I am going for 10-day retreat in Rockford. There's a 10-day retreat place in Rockford. I said, good for you. So I'm not controlling people. Then she left. Being there 2 nights, I can see so many missed calls. I thought something urgent. I call her. Now she's crying and crying. She has lots of students, great teacher, lots of techniques, lots of experiences. Then she said, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I cannot do this meditation anymore, I cannot. I want to see you, can I come to the temple right now? I'm going to quit this retreat. Then she came to this place, I'm sitting in the same cushion, she's sitting next to me, we were talking. Only thing, like almost 15 minutes she cried. I can see lots of anger, lots of hatred. Then she was telling me, I was thinking, while I was in distracted world and doing activities and helping other people, I'm the perfect one. That's what I was thinking. I'm perfect, I'm good, I'm a guru. Right after I go to that meditation center, I'm nobody. No students. I am the student. Then I had to do some activities. I have to go inward, not outward. When I am in the world, I'm outward. When I'm trying to practice meditation for myself, I'm going inward. Then I said, tell me more about it. When I go inward, I saw myself. Does this make sense? I saw myself. The first reaction was anger and hatred. So many things I was repressing, keep them under the carpet so many years. But everybody was so quiet. No talking, nothing, no communication at all. That moment, things I suppress, little by little, they are, coming out. I couldn't handle. I am angry. They are dark. They are negative. Now you can see why loving kindness is important. Now think about when because of the mask, but I can see through your eyes, okay? And when I say something funny, you always smiling. It doesn't mean you don't have problems. We all do have problems. I have millions of problems as other monks. They will tell you what are my problems are. But even I have problems, I know how to smile. How many problems? No need to tell me how many problems you have. Even you have all those problems, you know how to smile. That means you are so lucky and fortunate. Possibility is there. Even if you have thousands of problems in life, if you can smile, that means tiny little Buddha inside you. Once in a while, when we say something good and nice, something, little things happening, that tiny little Buddha smiling. If you can see that, then if you can have a noble friend to help, definitely you can take that tiny little Buddha, you can make it bigger, big Buddha. So every time when I see even people are sad and unhappy and angry, if they can smile, I'm always thinking they can do something good. They can do something good. Now it makes sense? So now please understand, meditation is going inward. So that means taking care of yourself. Now I'm asking you a question. Is it difficult for you to practice self-love? Ask yourself that question. Is it difficult? Why it is difficult? I will tell my story too. Yeah, good. So I will tell you my story. Now, long years being a monk, very young I became a monk. I was an angry little monk. I have a long history about it. I made lots of troubles in the school because of my anger. I was like a teenager. One day, within 5 minutes, whole school closed because I hit somebody. One of my brother monk, because of my anger. I got lots of punishments because of that anger. That's why I am honest about it. My journey, I was angry. So, one punishment my teacher gave me is not, physical punishments. And I have to chant loving-kindness chanting 1 hour sitting middle of the temple premises. All the people are walking by, I just sitting myself, I'm chanting. How weird. That's the punishment. Then the brother monk I don't like, now he is also walking by. He's so happy. Why I'm punished? Now I'm chanting, may I be well, happy and peaceful. May all living beings, be well, happy and peaceful. I'm chanting. Then I can see that kid also walking by. Because he wants to tease. Then my teacher also walking by. Then I keep chanting loud. No meaning. Still I'm angry. Then I can see my brother monk is walking by. I say, may all beings be well, happy and peaceful. I hate you. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. I hate you. And that's how I practiced loving kindness when I was 13 years old. That's how I did it. Now think about many years later, now people call me Bhante Sujatha, the loving kindness monk. How I transform into being angry monk to the loving kindness monk. That is the secret. If people ask, what is the secret for your spiritual journey? My number one answer is loving kindness. I learned how to love myself. How to myself. So, therefore, I am asking the first technique, use the words, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. Just simple. Keep repeating those words. One lady said, and she said, Bhante, I repeated those words more than 1,000 times. Still I get angry, no? I said, fake it until you make it. Why? I did the same thing. I faked it so many years, especially my teenage time. Now I see it is not fake at all. It is not fake at all. So I think that is the secret for the meditation. Then I say, when you can figure out self-loving kindness part, that means you are putting nice foundation for your spiritual house. Then easily you can build it. Therefore, don't run around place to place, teacher to teacher, technique to technique, this, that. No need to. But wherever you go, whatever teacher you learn from, you all have to practice this, no matter where or what. There's no bypass. Always, without loving kindness, there is no spiritual journey. There is no spiritual journey. If you can find one, please let me know, I'm going to join. Because my search, I know, always people pretend they are great, they are wonderful in their spiritual journey. When they come to that point, that is the biggest weakness. That's the biggest weakness. That's the first technique. Okay? The second one is we call the mindfulness practice. To do mindfulness practice, we are using some technique. We use the technique of breath. So, breath, the day we were born into this world, the day we are dying, until that we have this breath. I think that's the best friend ever. Now, when we are doing meditation after loving kindness, we are focusing on the breath. Why breath? Breath means life. When you are angry, what will happen to your breath? You are holding and fast. When you have fast breath, you are angry, then what is your reactions? Negative. Why we are asking people to focus on the breath, which means we are focusing on life? When we are focusing on our breath, breathe in and breathe out, we are letting that breath to calm down. When we have a calm breath, we can see things as they are. When we have a distracted breath, we see things as we are. That's how we see. Then Buddha gave an analogy for that. Like a lake or pond. The pond is murky or dirty, you cannot see the bottom of the pond. Why it is dirty? When we are angry and distracted, no loving kindness, we cannot see all the things we have deep inside us. When you focus on the breath, we let it settle down, then we can penetrate. We can see things. That is the technique. That's the best technique actually. Now think about modern world. They using the same technique when you go to the hospital. These days, some people are so nervous about the vaccine injections. When nurse want to give you a vaccine or injection, what they tell you first? Okay, take a deep breath. Then we are taking a deep breath. Then needle is in. Right? It's so funny. So breath is important. Breath calming you down. Now think about, now you are practicing loving kindness, now you are focusing on the breath, now you are calm down. You can maintain this calmness, keep doing this exercise. Then you see things as they are. Now think about, then what will happen if you don't have a calm breath? We become slaves to our senses. Does this make sense? We become slaves to our senses. Whatever your eyes telling you, you just do it. See things. Hear things. When you have a calm breath, whatever things you see, whatever things you hear, whatever things you taste, touch, emotionally you are not following it. You are mindful what you see. You are mindful what you eat. That's a good one. If you are not mindful what you eat, what is happening? Eating everything. No control, no loving kindness. You have seen, that's one of the big challenge here in this country, eating disorders. Why? When you see beautiful food or tasty food, you go and emotionally involved. That's why people who practice mindfulness, we call mindfulness training for eating. Now it makes sense? Okay? So, now when you are breathing and letting your calm down, then you are observing your emotions, then what will happen? You can see so many thoughts, feelings and emotions like a storm walking and coming into your mind. Do you like it? No. Then people say, oh, you said that word. Oh my God, I cannot quiet my mind. How many people say that? I cannot quiet my mind. I want to have quiet my mind. One of the bank manager who come to the temple for practice meditation Wednesday night. After meditation he came to me and said, Bhante, today Wednesday night meditation didn't work. I asked why? I don't like it. Why you don't like it? Tell me about it. So many thoughts. I cannot quiet my mind. I don't like so many thoughts. It's everywhere. I said, okay, I understand. Then I asked him, what kind of work you are doing? I'm a bank manager. Do you go to work tomorrow? Then he said, of course I have to go. No choice. Now just imagine you are at your office, sitting at your, in your room, and all the clients, customers will walking into your room. You are just sitting like a statue, frozen. No thoughts, no words, no feeling, no emotions. You are just sitting like a Buddha statue. Then I asked him, do you like it? Then he said, no, I don't like it. I need my thoughts, emotions. I need everything. I asked, why do you need them? To work. Then I said, stop complaining then. Why you are complaining about, you want to have a quiet mind? There is no quiet minds. Therefore, don't have an expectation. When I'm doing meditation, I have a quiet mind. There's no such thing. But you can have a calm mind. You can have a calm mind. Calm mind is not quiet. Calm mind is working. Thoughts, emotions, feelings, everything is there in the calm mind. But that mind know how to manage those things. Stay calm in the process of those storms. Therefore, real meditation is not controlling your mind, not quieting your mind. There's a funny story. One young man came to the temple and asked the master, monk, please teach me how to meditate. Then monk said, okay, simple. There's a room, there's a cushion, go to that room, sit down. Then he asked, what I had to do? Then teacher said, don't think of monkeys. Don't think of monkeys. Then this young man was thinking, oh my God, that's easy. I was thinking meditation is so difficult. It is easy, I can do it. Then he was sitting on the cushion and closed his eyes, tried to stop thinking about monkeys. What happened? Millions of thousands of monkeys teasing to him. Within a second, he ran to the teacher and said, please stop this crazy monkey meditation. I don't like it. So many monkeys in my head. Then that wise monk said, okay, I understand. Go back to your room. Now what? Sit down and think about monkeys. Now he realized there's no monkeys anymore. When you are practicing meditation, don't try to control your mind. Don't try to control your thoughts. Control doesn't work. Analogy is holding a rubber ball into water. Until we hold it, rubber ball into the water, it is there. Right after you let it go, it is popping up. Same thing. If you are making no feeling, nothing, that meditation doesn't work. That is the, controlling your mind. Meditation is not controlling your mind, understanding your mind, observing your mind. I always use the word mindful observation. That is the meditation. So, next part, people are thinking, how long we have to sit? That's another question people always asking, how long we have to sit for the meditation? Sometimes I answer funny, 3 hours per day. Then people say, no way. I know how to trick people. So then I'm asking, how about 2 minutes? Everybody says, oh yeah, I can do 2 minutes. So if you can take 2 minutes for sitting every day, that's a big deal. In this country, people think more sitting, more powerful person. If I sit more hours doing meditation, I'm more powerful. It is totally wrong. It is totally wrong. Sitting is important. I call the sitting is training. While we are sitting on the cushion, we are not doing our meditation. We are training our mind. Where do you practice? Right after you walk out from this door. While you are driving, somebody honking you, somebody cut you off. That is the time you can see how you are practicing. Does this make sense? So now you can see meditation always coming for everyday life. Therefore, don't try to control your mind, control your thoughts, control your emotion. Nothing to do like that. Just silently observing your mind, what is happening. Then whatever you do, thousands of people are sad. But you can stand tall among those thousands of people angry or sad. You are not angry. Why? You are awake. Thousands of people are negative. Among those thousands of negative people, you can stand positive. That means your meditation is working, you are practicing meditation. Make sense? So now you can see those are the purpose of the meditation. Therefore, be careful. Don't get into those ditch, and make meditation is impossible. Now your time to ask questions, and so we can have a really good discussion. And be honest. I don't feel hurt. You can ask questions because my intention to help. Okay, what are the challenges you have when you do the meditation?
So, I listen to a guided meditation while I'm walking my dog, and which seems weird, I should be just as quiet or whatever, but that's when I have time. So I notice I'm listening, and I listen to the same one a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it's helping. I can see. There are 3 ways to gain wisdom. One is thinking and gaining wisdom. Mindful thinking. You can walk. I had the 7 miles walk I did today before this class. That's my time to think. So every time when I'm walking, I call the mindful walk. I'm thinking mindfully. Every day when I do that, my awareness is getting better. Why? Instead of sitting on the cushion hours, I just being in the real world and processing myself. Every day I come with some wisdom. So one of my other brother monk always reminding me, every day when you are walking, when you come home, you have to call me. Because always I'm saying something wonderful. Actually I do. Even I call him today. And so that means, the thinking and gaining wisdom. That's the one meditation. The second one is listening and gaining wisdom. What you are doing. Now you can add a little bit more into that. While you are listening, how do you understand, how you realize things about yourself? Not about the world, about yourself. That's another way to gain the wisdom. The last one we call the meditating and gaining wisdom. That means sitting and really call the meditation, this posture. That's the one way to gain the wisdom. So, but now people are thinking most of the time, if I sit on the cushion more hours, then I'm a best meditation practitioner. It is not. I know some people are doing long years of meditation practice, still they are the difficult, annoying people. Even they are doing long period of time. So I was doing a day retreat here in this place. During this kind of discussion, one man said, same, the Rockford place. And he said, Bhante, you know what? I want to tell you something. I said, okay, go for it. You know what? I went for the 10-day Vipassana retreat, insight meditation. You know what? I did 8 hours sitting. I did meditation 8 hours per day. Then everybody said, wow. I said, how wonderful. You did it. I'm so happy for you. That's it. Okay? Then we are continue our practice, our discussion. No connection to what we are discussing. Again he said, you know what, guys? I did 8 hours per day. No surprises. The second time. I didn't say wow. Because wow is gone now. Then I was shaking my head because I'm the leader, I have to stay focused. Then I can see, I feel something not right. If he said the second time, no reason, it will come third time. I was planning in my head. It will come for third time. Again, so obvious. He said, middle of no connection to the discussion. You know, guys, I did 8 hours per day. he was so loud and said this. I said, who cares? He said that tone. I said the same tone. I said, who cares? Then he said, oh my God, you are the loving kindness monk. I cannot believe you hurt my feelings so much. I said, that's my intention. I said, that's my intention. I want to challenge you. I want to hurt your feeling. Then I explained. If you did a really good meditation, we are so grateful. When you say first time, I'm so grateful. We say, wow, wonderful. We gave the credits. Second time, we shake our head. Third time, more than third time, is too much. Now, instead of you are talking about your true practice, you need recognition. That means, being that 10 days, you didn't meditate, you build up your ego. Ego. Now, this is my another observation. We have lots of addicts here in this country. Drug addicts, different addicts. Among the spiritual community, there's a new addicts. I call the cushion addicts. Addict to the cushion. They love to sit. But nothing happened. They think, if I don't sit in the morning like 1 hour, I feel I didn't eat. If you want to sit like 2 hours per day, that's great. How wonderful. But after you get up from the cushion, how you are going to live your life? That's what important. I know there's a great teacher, I don't want to say the name. That person, wonderful teacher, sitting on the cushion and giving a teaching, enlightenment. Oh my God, right after we get up from the cushion, start to talk and share something, all other people's lives feel miserable. This makes sense now? So people can sit on the cushion and give the teaching, no problem. But we don't know practice is there. What I really want people who come to the Blue Lotus Temple to think like that. Understand about themselves, how they don't attach these things, or the people, or the teacher, or the techniques. Totally you are going to be free from everything. Does this make sense? Okay, questions. Otherwise, I'm keep talking. Anything? Yes, correct.
We were talking about the guided meditation. When I do a guided meditation, either listening on something recorded or here, I tend to notice that I focus more on the words and I kind of intellectualize it. So if I hear somebody, giving me instructions on what to do, my mind automatically focuses on the words. I need to do this. This is why. And it's an intellectual process. But then when it goes to the quiet time, then I feel like I meditate. But as soon as I hear the words, I kind of pull out of that.
That's totally fine, correct. That's what we all do. First we have to intellectually, we have to understand what it means. Then we have to let it process during that quiet time. That's perfectly fine.
Is there a point where, for example, you or people who have meditated longer, is there a point where you feel like the guided meditation is no longer helpful?
Actually, that's true. But now I don't want guided meditation. Actually, it's so funny. So don't do the same thing what I do now, because it's a process, long years of the process. I don't want even sitting many hours. Because I feel my life and my meditation is not separate. Does this make sense? My life itself and my meditation is connected. I am walking, I am doing exercise. That's my meditation. It's life. But get into that level. Remember I said I was an angry monk. Get into that level, you have to do lots of training. Lots of training. So now you are in the training programs. Why you come to this is called the meditation center or meditation training center. Actually, Blue Lotus is like a hospital. Why you go to the hospital? Get the treatment. But don't stay permanently in the hospital. That's not the place to stay. Go home and whatever medication you prescribe, use them. Make sense? Yeah, so that's how I'm suggesting. So keep coming and do the training program, then try to apply it. Remember last Saturday, maybe you were here, I gave the seven items for people to focus. You were here, right? Yeah. So those are the things I'm giving for people to go and practice and focus. Then you can process them little by little. Now think about, I was angry. I was observing that anger. Get some help from the people and the teachers and the noble friends. I was in that process. I was cheating myself in the meditation. However, in that process, I figured it out during my training. Now I am really in life. Now I am enjoying. And also, other thing I want to let you know, when somebody coming in this process, how do you know your meditation is working really well? Okay? These are the things, these are the good points if you can memorize. So if you are doing really well your meditation, these are the points you can see. The number one, as I said in the beginning, your loving kindness is really developing in your mind really well. That means you are doing well with your meditation practice. The second one, your compassion going really well. That means loving kindness go inward, compassion going outward. True compassion is how I am going to help you without hurting to myself. Most of the compassion people call now, every time when people see other people's emotion and challenges, they feel emotional too. That's not the compassion. That's what happened to the therapists right now, counselors. End of the day, they are tired and exhausted. Why? They are taking all their problems into their lives. I don't do it to myself. I did many years ago, not anymore. That is the compassion. How I am going to help you without hurting to myself. There's in psychology and the counseling people use the word compassion fatigue. Compassion fatigue. That means they are exhausted and tired because of the compassion. So that compassion quality is getting better. That means you are doing well with your meditation practice. The third one, sympathetic joy. Appreciative joy. That means opposite of jealousy. That quality also getting better in your life. Something happened to somebody. Somebody bought a new car. Somebody bought a new house. Somebody passed the PhD. We say, I'm so happy for you. That's how meditative person react. I'm so happy for you bought a new house. In the Buddhist teaching, we call rejoicing together. We enjoy that feeling with that person. That's the third quality. The fourth quality is equanimity. Keep your mind balanced, even. If your mind is balanced, your meditation is working. Usually our minds are not balanced, always going like this, up and down, like and dislike, good and bad. That's why you are exhausted, end of the day. So when you are practicing meditation, something good happened, you are same. Something bad happened, still you are the same. Why? Both will change. It's not a big deal for the meditative person. Something good happened, I am happy, or something good happened. Something bad happened, it's okay, things happen in life. I have to accept this, let it be, let it go, just do whatever I can do. Then the next one, you understand when you meditate, all the problems we have in our life because of egotistical issues, ego matters. That is the root of all my problems. I can give a whole other talk about it. Okay? Ego related. Then you can see the root. Then you become so humble. but you don't become a doormat. I'm always telling people, hiss without poison. Meditative person always talk very straightforward, but not angry. I being a leader here sometimes it's very challenging. And so I have to hiss. But I'm not putting the venom out. Because there's no venom. There's no poison. The last one, the meditative person understands everything is subject to change, which is impermanence. So, when you meditate, every day focus on those qualities, getting better in my life, that means meditation is working. That's why I said, so many people are many months, many years practicing meditation. I can see those qualities are not developed. That's sad. That's why I said, they are so used to sitting on the cushion, nice pose, maintaining, very spiritual. And the last one, when you are practicing meditation, you become so normal person, not abnormal. Now, these are my real life experience. Sometimes people come to meditation, then they label themselves, now I'm spiritual. Then to be more spiritual, travel to India. If you want to travel to India, great, please do. Please come to Sri Lanka with me too. And that's great. Then they go to India, then they come back, look like Indians. Dress like an Indian, talk like an Indian, eat like an Indians. Now they think if they change outside appearance, they are more spiritual. It is not. The way you look is perfect to be spiritual. No need to go and change yourself. So after that, then you can go for a vacation, you can have a family life, you can have a girlfriend, you can marry, you can go to work. You are living in the world. How you are going to living in the world? Like a lotus flower. You are the above. You are above the water, above the mud. So, lotus flower cannot survive without mud or water. When you practice meditation, you are not escaping from this difficult world. Oh, I don't like Chicago, I'm running to California. The problem is same. If you have a problem, solution is here too. Therefore, don't escape. Be the lotus flower. So then you are having fun. So my funniest story, I was doing a retreat in Costa Rica. So second day, first night we started, the second day, everybody having breakfast. Then I was walking to that dining area. Everybody was so quiet. Right after they see me, then I knew they are talking about me. I said, guys, I know you guys are talking about me. Just continue. I said. Then they said, Bhante, sorry, we are so worrying about you. I said, for what? After breakfast today, we are going to zip lining. Just people want to have a little fun. I said, so what is the problem then? We are thinking, how we are going to keep our teacher here at the center by himself. Because we are going to have fun. I said, who said I'm going to stay by myself? No, that's how we are assuming you are not going to do zip lining. I said, no, I'm going. I'm going to do zip lining. After that, I asked what happened. We are going to beach. I said, I'm coming to beach too. I'm going to play. I'm a human being. I love to do those things. Oh, then they said, oh, we were thinking you are practicing meditation. That means you don't do those things. How sad. People are misunderstanding whole concept. Now, sometime when I go to those retreat, intentionally, I'm acting funny. Why? If I'm a little serious, they become a double serious. That's why people love me when I go to retreat or something. I make it very simple, but powerful practice, powerful experience for people. I become an example to them. This is the way, after you meditate, how you are going to enjoy your life. Otherwise, you cannot enjoy this. Okay, anything else? Questions? Any areas I didn't address? I miss? Maybe you have some questions. Yes?
I just feel like you're right. When you leave here, you have to bring everything that you have to bring it with you.
Yeah.
Like you said, in the outside world. And I'll tell you, I think about it, and then I just, crazy like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be with you. Bhante said, I can picture you.
Right.
You're saying,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't even think you're sitting here on a cushion, all wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute you leave it here. You have to take it with you. However, like you said, that's not easy.
Yeah.
It takes a long
Time. Actually, it is not easy. We cannot say it's take a long time. It depends on how you understand it. Person to person, it is different. But when I was a kid, young monk, it took so long for me to understand because I was a kid. But maybe in your life now, depend on how much you practice, how much you put things to perspective, you quickly understand things faster. It depends on, there is no one way for everybody. Person to person, it is different. Therefore, don't compare your practice with somebody next to you or around you. When you come to this practice, you are a unique person. You are so unique. Sometimes when I go to Sri Lanka, because I'm the out of the box, I'm not traditional at all. But our country, 2,500 years old tradition, Buddhist tradition, very traditional for the monks and everything. Whether they are right or wrong doesn't matter. They believe it. But being here out, almost 30 years outside of the country, most of my adult life growing outside of the country, I don't have those things in my mind now. So I just myself. Sometimes people don't like it. Then I'm always telling, if there is no harm, what I do to myself or the world, that's not my problem. If you are sad about it, upset about it, that's your problem. So that means I feel free after that. Otherwise, always we have to follow somebody's rules and guidelines. We are not living our own mind. So my purpose, actually this class, do a right guided meditation or whatever meditation you do, and I want to see you are enjoying your life, not adding more painful experience after meditating. Otherwise, what is the purpose? Now you can see, when you come to when people come to the Blue Lotus Temple, why last 21 years this place exists. That is the theme I'm trying to bring into the community. Otherwise, running this place is not easy. It's a big place and lots of expenses and all those things are happening. But however, teaching exists. Teaching is alive here in this place. People trying to practice, trying to understand themselves, trying to practice loving kindness. They are getting better. So, yesterday during my walking exercise or meditating, whatever, I realize, always when I give talks, I'm very humble about it. People always appreciate and come to me and telling me, oh, that's perfect, giving me the credits. I'm so used to that. I'm listening to it mindfully. Then I was thinking how this whole process will happen in my life. I am not a college professor. That is the answer. I am not the college professor. I am not doing academic courses for people who come here. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about the realities. More than talking about life, I'm talking about my own journey, my own practice, how I did it. Then people get it from what I'm talking about. So that means I realize there's a listener, there's a talker. Talking person and listening person. I'm not talking actually. I'm doing. I'm living by that. So that means I try to bring my practice to the higher level more than the listeners. Then listeners will feel that energy, that vibration. If I am in the same level like the listeners, it's become like a college course. There is, I know there is a college professor. He is a world religion professor. He always call me. He's teaching Buddhism too in the college, one of the big college. He always calling me and said, I'm upset today, I'm mad. Then I'm always laughing and reminding him, you know that. I was in his class too. When I was in the school, I had to take that class. Even I know the subject. He was my teacher too. But he cannot bring that teaching to his real life. That's why I said, I don't want to be like that. I want to be an example. I want to be a role model. Otherwise, this teaching doesn't help for people. Anything? No questions? Yeah.
One thing I took from you many Saturdays ago, when I sit down to meditate, and I heard this from you saying, like, you can't take your next breath. So when I start meditation, like I always start with the breath, and that's how I calm myself throughout the day. But my question is about my meditation practice is that I feel like I can only meditate short periods of time, even though I've been doing it like for a while. I don't feel like I've grown in my meditation practice. So I just wondered if there's something.
That's good. Yeah. Actually, please understand everybody, meditation is not a job. It is not a job to do. Going to work. I have to work 8 hours, done, check. Meditation is not such thing. There is no such thing called, I'm doing meditation, even we use the language. You are not doing meditation. You just sitting and observing yourself. And also, in the beginning, we have to do this meditation with conventional rules and guidelines, like a guided meditation, time. That's conventional, right? Time is conventional. So when you come to the deeper awareness, this meditation go beyond the time. We cannot put into the timeline. Life. Now you are looking at me, that's your meditation. I am looking at you, that's my meditation. I am smiling to you, that's my meditation. You are smiling to me, that's your meditation. Everything you do in your life, after that, you are going and cooking some food for your kids. And you are cleaning the garden or house. Everything turns into meditation. Therefore, don't try it. In the beginning, as I said, conventional, yes. For the trading purpose, yes. But after you get into a certain level of your awareness practice, just be. It's so beautiful, that experience, just be. That's what I'm suggesting. Therefore, don't try to meditate. So one day, the moment you stop trying, that is the time you get into the enlightenment. If you are trying something, that's become another job, another work. How many people stress out because of their meditation practice? Why they are planning to do every morning 6 o'clock? If I cannot do it, then miserable. Oh my God, I miss my meditation. So then I say, if you miss your meditation, that is your meditation. Missing meditation. So the wise person, if you have more awareness and mindfulness, he or she always turning everything to life experience. That's meditation practice. Make sense? Yeah. So therefore just be every day, and you can see things, hear things, listen to music, everything. And also, most important thing, you are maintaining yourself in the middle ground. You are not going to extremes. Usually our mind is always go to the different extremes. If you can maintain your mind in the middle ground, it's beautiful. I have one experience. I was almost ready to teach a class in downtown Chicago. One of my friends from Wisconsin, student, he called me and said, Bhante, I'm so exhausted and tired and emotionally drained. I really want to see you. I don't have a car. Can you come to my house? Now I'm in the middle of the Chicago. From here to go to his place, I had to drive 2 hours. Now maybe another 2 hours I had to come from Chicago. Then he's keep begging me to come to him. I listened to him. I said, nothing really important. You can manage. You have teaching. You know the practice. And, I gave a talk. And then he said, no, I really want to see you. Please come today. I said, I'm sorry if I come to your house. I finish my class 10 at the night. And if I come to your house, next day morning. Still this man keep asking me to come. Then finally I said strongly, no, I'm not coming today. It is not life-threatening for you. Then what he did, he said, you are the most unkind monk I ever met. Then he hung up the phone. No time to say something. It didn't affect to my mind or my moods at all. What I did, I laughed. Now I have to teach loving-kindness meditation. So I did my class, I came home. After a week later, I'm teaching here. Saturday morning, I can see this man sitting in front of me. I'm totally fine with that. He just walked to the social room and said, Bhante, I'm very sorry. Other day I was so mean to you. I said, really? You didn't mean to me. No, I did. I said, no, you mean to yourself. Not for me. You are so mean to yourself. He was so confused. Then he said, explain to me. I said, other day, telling me I'm the unkind monk, that's your practice. Now you are apologizing me today and telling I'm a good monk, that's your practice too. Nothing to do with that for me personally. Because my mind, when you say something good, when you say something bad, I don't want to jump here and there. I want to keep myself even. Otherwise, I'm tired and exhausted. Especially working with people. So therefore, when somebody come to me and say something good about me, I say, thank you so much. Sometimes people insulting me and complaining about something, I'm okay with that too. That's what we call the practice. Balance it. I know this take long time to get into this place. I know in my own experience. But don't be hurried. Slowly is holy. Slowly is holy. That's another biggest weakness here in this country. Everything is quick, instant. One lady ran to the meditation room downstairs and said, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Somebody called me last night, you are at the temple, go and ask some peace. Then I was thinking somebody chasing her. I need peace right now, Bhante, I need right now. The first time at the temple. I said, I'm very sorry, I'm not selling it here to buy it, write it. Then I said, you have to sit down and calm down. Let's practice together. How long it take? I said, lifetime. Then she said, forget about it. She was so disappointed. Why people are so used to that, the things, the expectation about it. But this is a process. It takes time. That's why I'm always love this saying, slowly is holy. Slow down. Little by little, every day, 2 minutes. And also another good time to practice meditation while you are driving, to observe yourself. People say, oh, I don't have time to practice meditation. No, you do. I call the red light meditation. Because I'm a driver too. Now think about, you are driving. So you have a red light. And so every red light, open your eyes, breathe in and breathe out. Send loving kindness from the both windows to the both side. Then go to the second light. Breathe in and breathe out. Send loving kindness. That's what I do. I'm smiling sometimes to people. And so when you pass 20 lights, how wonderful your meditation. Therefore don't say I don't have time. Yes, you can be smart and find the time. Yeah. Okay. All good? It's clear? Okay. So now tell me, let's summarize. I said so many things. Just say what you got. Okay. Yeah, what you really got, maybe most of things you already know. But one thing you really resonate and took into taking care of yourself with that practice.
I really like what you just said, actually, because it's something that I've read and studied and heard from other people as well. But I think it's so important because it's so hard, sometimes it's difficult to do. Meditation isn't a job or an activity because I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
I have missed meditation.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed myself for this.
Yeah.
And, the idea that as soon as you try to grab something,
Right.
it's like a self-defeating.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. You got it, Kat. That's wonderful. So therefore, don't think this meditation is an academical program. We are doing.
Sort of the idea of grasping and trying to let go. It's like you're contradicting yourself. But I need to be reminded.
Right. That's wonderful. Everybody took something?
So I get hard on myself because I'm still a teenager. I'm still the angry teenager. Not there yet, but I've noticed changes in other. I've noticed changes.
Mm-hmm. Good.
But they don't seem to come quick enough.
Right.
But this whole thing is a practice. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best. I'm continuing.
Yeah.
Continuing to, practice and I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
pray, but I listen to the loving kindness and, happy space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, happy.
Mm-hmm.
And try to do that for myself
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah. Yeah. That's wonderful. And one person told me, sometimes I was so disappointed trying to practice meditation. When I talk like this in a simple way, many people told me, you gave me hope. I can do. That's a good thing, right? If they have hope, I can do it. It's really click somewhere here. Yes, I can do it. And anything else you learned today? Yeah.
I think it's observant to all of my senses
Mm-hmm.
and wisdom.
Very powerful. That's a very powerful. That is the troublemaker. Our senses, because always we let everything to go in without the checking everything. So when we are practicing meditation, everything we take before we take in, we screen like airport. We screen everything. Usually, if you don't meditate, you are not screening yourself. Everything is like a storm keep coming. That's a good point. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Anything else?
I think I had I thought that you could shut your thoughts off. And I learned that.
That's a good thing. Yeah, that's why I said it's get hope now.
It's kind of like freeing, like,
Yeah. Actually, you said perfect. So many people told me that. Because, I was thinking meditation shut down everything. There's no such thing. If you are quiet and shut down, you are dead. But the word Buddha used is perfect. He used opposite word, awakened mind. Awakened mind is not dead. But the people believing meditative mind is a dead mind. The day you rest in peace, that's a perfect day to meditate accordingly. Yeah, thank you. Anything? Yeah.
I think I've realized the importance of mindful observation in loving yourself, in making, yourself a better person and growing.
Yeah. Thank you. I think you all are good student today. I can see. Now I use these two words together, loving mindfulness. I always talking like a two separate thing. Now I'm adding it, loving mindfulness. Together. It's go together actually. It's very interesting. Anything else? Yes.
What I pulled from tonight is when you talk about loving kindness, that there can still be the honesty with it too. And something I had heard a while ago, and I mentioned it when we went to Elkhorn on a Thursday night, because someone had brought up, well, how do you give that to other people when there's the difficult people? How do you give that to them? And it's something that I had heard a few years ago, is that honesty without tact is cruelty. So you can still be honest and loving and kind, but acknowledge the hard things and,
Right.
like you said, without bringing in the emotional side.
Right, exactly. So, remember I said even you are practicing loving kindness, compassion, mindfulness, all those things, don't let other people to use you. Sometimes people are thinking when we are practicing meditation, loving kindness, other people can say everything, whatever they want to say and do. No, that's wrong. No, that's why I said don't become a doormat. And so you can be a very strong, powerful, spiritual character. Same time, if other people trying to hurt you or hurt somebody, if you can take an action, yes, do. But how? How you are going to do it? So, my experience, when I really develop that energy in my practice, people cannot behave in front of me like that. Does it make sense? So that means whatever energy I am creating, it is dominated all the other negative energies in the room. So one time somebody was upset with something with me, I don't know. So he called somebody and said, I'm really mad with Bhante right now. I'm going to talk to him and we are going to have a big fight and argument today. Then he left. Right? He came from home and calling somebody. I was here. Then I got the phone call from that person. That person is really angry coming to the temple to talk to you. I said, okay. I was sitting here. No anger at all. Then I called that friend and said, are you lying? This person was so nice and calm and So then he called that person and what happened? Did you fight with Bhante? No, when I see him, I totally calm down. This makes sense? Because I am not ready to put fire into that, fuel into that fire. Because I was totally calm. Because I maintain my practice and my personality. I'm not talking with ego, right? Because I maintain myself. I knew he's coming. I was practicing loving kindness. I'm sending good vibration, good thoughts to this person before he comes. Everything is maintained. So therefore, understand, world is too big for you to focus. But your inner world is a perfect size. That's what I did in my life. I don't want to fix the world, but I want to fix myself. Then I am fixing the world. Okay. Anything else? Yes.
The example you gave about living on, you said, no, I'm not driving 2 hours and all that. I think the first thing normally you would think is, no, I can't say that to somebody. How can I do that? I don't want to go. It's ridiculous for me to do this. Not like threatening, but I feel terrible. It's the guilt thing.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do it,
Mm-hmm.
so you didn't beat yourself up about it, but, he thinks I'm indifferent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I think, we have to overcome.
Right, exactly. So actually, before I give my final decision to him, I ask lots of questions. Why? What is going on? Are you okay? Any physical... No, he's totally no. But problem is emotionally he is exhausted. Actually problem had the fight with wife. Wife left. That's the problem. So those things happen in life all the time. I said don't become like a kid. So I had to drive 4 hours until 3 in the morning. No, it's not realistic. So then I'm okay to say those things. But if I can see he's suicidal, he wants to... I don't care about the time, how long it takes, I will go. It depends on that. So that's why I said my loving kindness is not like a foolish, unwise actions. I do it wisely. So those are the decisions people cannot make. Yeah. Sometimes because when I'm behaving like that, some people feel maybe I'm heartless. I'm mindless. I'm not compassionate. Because they are not strong enough to understand where is my compassion level is. But I'm not going to argue with that. Because I know who I am. So I don't want to prove to somebody. Because of my practice. Okay, let's do a short meditation before we finish. Just close your eyes. Take few deep, long breaths and let go and relax. Bringing loving thoughts towards yourself, practicing loving kindness, or you can repeat those 3 words, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. And same time you can process yourself, what we talk, what we discuss about loving kindness. Think to yourself, I'm a beautiful person. I can make my life beautiful and better experience. Live in harmony, live with peace. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to worry. No matter what is happening around the world, I am going to love myself. Now slowly turn your attention to your breath. Every breath you take in, you take out is taken mindfully. Let's try 20 breaths. When you breathe in, naturally you can say 1. When you breathe out, you can say 2. Then 3, 4, like that. 20 times without distracting ourselves. It's a challenge. Let's do it. Now observe your mind, observe your body. Your body is relaxed, your mind is calm, tranquil and peaceful. Make a strong determination to practice meditation every day, regularly, with diligence and patience. Understand how important this meditation practice. Keep yourself well, happy, peaceful and balanced. Now I am going to do a short chant to give blessings to all of you. You all are little Buddhas, as I said. You all are my heroes this evening. You came to the temple with purpose, with intention. You want to be better, loving, kind, mindful people. This chanting for you, this chanting called Loving Kindness and Healing Chant. Please listen and receive the blessings. Bahun sahasmabinim mitasa yudantang girimekalang udita gora sasena marang dhanadi dhamma vidhina jitva munindo tante jasa bhavatu te jaya mangalani. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful. Choose loving kindness. Thank you. Okay. So one more thing I want to remind you. I didn't say it. So the sitting. So the posture. So I'm always reminding people, meditation is not a punishment. You have enough punishment everyday life. So therefore don't punish yourself. When you meditate, best posture is what you feel comfortable. But if you are sitting like cushion, you can keep your back straight. That's the most important thing. Whether you are sitting on a chair or cushion, you have to keep your back straight. If you are kind of bent, you are falling asleep. That's hurting you. So otherwise you are falling asleep. So therefore, whatever you feel comfortable, that is the best posture you can maintain for your meditation practice. Because some people cannot sit on the ground. Some people need comfortable chair, like a straight chair like that. Always you can find out what is comfortable for you. Okay, now after this, drive home. While you are driving, try to process what I said, try to understand and meditate and thinking and gaining wisdom. Now you listen and gaining wisdom. Now thinking and gaining wisdom. So process them throughout your driving. Okay? And also, this is my third book, published maybe a year and a half ago, Sitting on the Toolbox. I got 3 awards for this book. If you didn't read it, because lots of practical information I put into this book. If you are interested to read, you can get this book from the bookstore and I can autograph it. And also, those Choose Loving Kindness t-shirts, they are for sale right now. Last 22 years, I'm helping mothers and the babies. I donated 22 incubators for the premature babies, and also every year I am doing a retreat for 300 pregnant mothers in one place. But this year I couldn't do it because of the COVID. I did 50 in Sri Lanka because I'm believing mothers are wonderful human beings to bring peace to the world. Because when mother going wrong, world is going wrong. So I'm believing that. So therefore all the women have that power. So that is the project I'm doing last 22 years. Therefore all those t-shirts for sales, for the Choose Loving Kindness, for the helping mothers and the babies, if you are considering them. Anything else before we finish? Yeah.
Is it okay to lay down and do meditation?
Sorry?
Is it okay to lay down?
Yes. There are 4 postures: sitting, standing, walking, and lying down. Okay, but use lying down for last. Don't use it, if you have some physical issues, of course, you can. Why? While moment you lay down, you are falling asleep. Yeah. So, once in a while, when you are doing a longer period of time, retreat or something, definitely I put them to, lying down too. I always doing that. But be careful with that, not to falling asleep. Otherwise, totally fine. Okay? Anything? All good? Okay, thank you so much, everybody. And please stand up.